Hey, it's Nay, and welcome to Hey Nay. Um, the topic for today is equality in dating. Essentially, what that means is we're going to be talking about the roles that each partner plays in the relationship. Um, More specifically, we're looking at gender roles. Um, the first question is: with the latest feminist reawakening, women are less prone to gender roles and gender stereotypes. In relationships, is equality a realistic goal, or do you think men are traditional and have a hard time with women having more agency? Um, I think that um, some men are traditional and some aren't. I'm one that isn't. I'm okay with being equal with the woman in my life. I'm okay with that. Equality is a realistic goal, but I think that equality must be defined. What is equality? What does that mean? You know what I mean? What does that mean for you in your relationship? Equality is not the same for everyone. When it comes to relationships, equality is not the same. And what I mean by that is that um, this has, you know what? There's something I have to. This is a side note. It's a sort of side note, but it's pertaining to this. On The Big Bang Theory, right? I watched the show. It's on CBS, and there's one thing I just idolize so much, and I'm almost bold enough to do it. Is that the character Sheldon has something called the relationship agreement. And I think that is so key because everything is clearly outlined of what you expect. Yes, there's been revisions to the agreement. As time goes on, you learn more things about your partner or you conquer more things that you didn't anticipate and then you revise it. You know what I mean? It's a clear thing in which everything is explained as to, what is expected from you and your partner and what role each of you play. You know what I mean? And I think, it doesn't have to necessarily be an agreement like that, but you need to talk about these things. You know what I mean? Don't expect someone to fulfill some sort of role. You get what I'm saying? Talk about it. You know, if someone's not gonna do a certain thing, then at least you know that they don't want it. They're not gonna do that thing. Don't expect them to do it. Don't force them to do it. Um, so I think equality is, like I said, I think it is somewhat of a realistic goal. I just think that it has to be defined, and just because you know um, women are growing in our society, um, does not necessarily mean that equality is over. And I think men can handle it. I think we can. I think we have to get everyone has to get better. Everyone has to get better, and it's all a learning process for a lot of people. For me, I'm part of more of a new generation, so I'm more accepting of it. Um, for older men, I can't really speak for them too much, but you know what? Eventually, you're just not gonna have a choice. Let's just be real about that, okay? You're not gonna have a choice. So whoever you're with, there's certain things are not gonna fly anymore, and that works vice versa. You know what I mean? Certain things that women may expect of men is not going to work anymore. So you just have to deal with it. You don't worry about gender roles. Defy them. And who actually, what type of relationships actually defy gender roles the most? Same sex relationships. Yeah, because there's no gender role there. There's no real gender role there. No one's doing one while doing the other. That's not, because it's not necessary. It's not necessary for a relationship. Fulfilling some sort of gender role in a relationship is not necessary. It's not. You know, it just goes into stereotypes, and stereotypes are just a generalization that's based on a few people. That's all it is. And um, I just don't think, and that's why it's this not really an issue that comes across for a lot of same-sex relationships. And I think um, that you know we should all really just think about that for a second. You know what I mean? Why are we letting certain roles define who we are? Think about that, because I for one, don't understand it. And I'm not going to go into the details of different type of stereotypes that's out there because I really don't want to repeat that type of stuff. But I just want you all to walk away with knowing that, um, communicate with your partner. Talk about what you expect from each other. Talk about, you know, what each of you want to do in your relationship, what parts you want to play. You know what I mean? And if you're playing an equal part, good for you. If one wants to be a little bit, more dominant, whatever that may mean, in your relationship, and you're okay, that's fine. You know what I mean? Everyone's relationship is different. People want different things in the relationship, so that's okay. Um, but equality can be achieved. You know what I mean? I, for one, am okay with it. So that means that I honestly believe that means that other people are okay with it too. And you know what? I changed my mind. I was gonna say something, but I I want to be open minded. You see what I'm doing? Because this is equality here too. You know what I mean? My relationship with all of you, I respect you all enough that I'm not gonna say something that is only pertaining to me because it has nothing to do. You get what I'm saying? So you probably don't get what I'm saying. I'm just gonna end it right there and leave it at that. Just remember to, don't let gender roles define you. You defy it. Cool. Okay. Thank you guys for continue watching, and remember to always such a day off with a hey. Bye.